Hey guys, how's it going? This is the Bald Metal Nerd coming at you with this wonderful, awesome video. Obviously you've read the title of this one, and I figured it'd be fun to do a video that's not just me complaining about something for a change. I thought I would this is a video I intended to make earlier this month, but obviously with the bullshit that's happened to me this month in the state of the world, it got delayed a little bit. So, hey, better late than never, I suppose. And as you can see, I'm doing this pretty late on a weeknight just because, well, it doesn't matter exactly when I go to sleep and when I get up now. Fun, fun, fun. But anyway, enough about that BS. Let's dive into this shit here. What we're going to be taking a look at is basically 3 months of my analytical data from my channel and seeing what impact uploading a video every day in February had, how much of an impact it was, if it's worth doing, yada, yada, yada. So we're going to talk about it. And yes, I do monetize some of my videos. Eventually, I will probably do a separate video from this about what videos I specifically choose to monetize and why I do it. So, yeah, let's go ahead and dive right into this thing. So, we're going to talk about the month before February, which was January, obviously. And we're going to talk about what my numbers were like and, and then compare them to the bumper, February, the month when I did it, and then March, the month I didn't do it. So, anyway, or, back to normal. So, January was, quote, a standard month for me. What's a standard month for me? Basically, it means I put videos out more or less whenever I feel like it. Sometimes that's more often, sometimes that's less often, because this channel is primarily a hobby of mine, for sure. It's really based upon nothing but my whims, right? My creative spark, my urge to do it, etc., 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 right? So, anyway, in January, I got about 10, we'll say 10.7 thousand views. I gained 24 subscribers and I made about $25 in revenue, right? And what were my top 10 of that month? Were any of the top 10 videos that I made in January? Nothing in my top 10 was. In fact, my newest video was an IKEA desk review I made. So there you go. Most of my videos that got many views that month were old. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I guess there was my Yamaha review. So, yeah, that's it. Nothing particularly new on that video in there that did much of anything. So let's go ahead and take a look at February. February, there was a bump. I had a little over 12,000 views. I gained 38 subscribers instead of 20-something. And I made about $33. So, yes, in this, again, that is the month when I made a video literally every single day. So the amount of effort for this channel went up a huge amount, but obviously my results did not. They went up some. There was a bump, but doing a video every day is really not sustainable for me. I mean, I know I'm doing a video nearly every day right now, but obviously that's not going to continue. But, yeah, so I did get a bump, and let's take a look at my top 10 videos from that month. Well, we do have one video that I made that month that made it to my top 10, but if we look at the rest of the top 10, none of the other ones, again, were made in February of 2020, right? None of them were, except for one. And it was the Ozzy album review that made it in there. So, that's something, right? Now, when we look at March, that will definitely not be on the list. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at March's numbers, right? So it fell a bit in March. Again, it was still slightly higher than January, but it fell a bit. 10.9 thousand views, 25 subscribers, and $27 in revenue. Let's look at our top 10 from there, right? And there is one video I released in March of that year, but the rest were all older videos, right? So, and of course, that's the album review for Testament's newest album. Now, if we look at April, real quick, this month, I guarantee that Testament album probably has almost 0 views. Let's take a look here. Let's go to analytics, and let's see just April. What are my top 10 views so far? Let's see. Holy crap! I'm surprised it's that high, that I've had 201 views on that video. I figured that would have dropped off. But then again, I did review that Testament album before it came out. I guarantee come May, this video will completely drop off the radar. So, what have we learned? I've learned that my videos that get views are completely released at random times, right? It's doesn't follow that a video I'm going to release is necessarily going to get a lot of views. And releasing a video every day certainly did not give me a significant bump. It gave me a small bump, but not a big one. So is it, quote, worth it to do it? As far as, quote, if I really want to make a go at growing my channel and doing all of that stuff, I guess if I did that for long enough and had a consistent growth rate, it might be worth it in literally a couple of years, maybe a decade. I don't think I have it in me to make a video every single day. These types of performance for me, 20 some odd subscribers in a month. Obviously, we're still early in April, so that's why I've only gained 9 subscribers this month, because it's only April 9th. But this sort of performance for me is pretty typical, right? So, I guess if I wanted YouTube to become my entire life, I might be able to do something with it, but I would certainly have to prep a lot more for videos, put way more effort into it. It wouldn't be a hobby anymore. It would probably, in a lot of ways, cease to be fun, because I just do this for fun. And I think if I put that kind of effort into it, then it's a job. And it's no longer just me fart fucking around and making these silly videos for you guys. So for me, the answer really is no. I don't think it's worth it to kill myself to make a video every day unless I just really feel like it for whatever reason. I know this was meandering, but hopefully it gave you a little bit of insight into what I'm doing, the impacts of what I do. Obviously, we see what videos do well and which ones don't. And you know what? Maybe in a separate video, I will talk about the videos that do and do not do well on my channel. So, that's it. If you made it all the way through this, thanks so much for watching this BS. As always, live long and prosper. Keep on rocking.